Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Miami, 4 games back.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. In the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at center. Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. But these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
And it feels so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get into that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
Now, here's Rozier. After Jaylen Brown's miss. A fadeaway. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Celtics on offense. Pass to White. The 3 from Tatum. Traps in the tray.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Rozier the pass to Jovic. To the paint. Puts it up from 7. Butler, no good.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
So Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Five on the clock. From about 19 feet. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Heat trail by 4. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics, last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients when you think about their top players. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. This is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years. And that starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potential in today's NBA, the Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later, but NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thanks, David. Tatum, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
It'll be terrific.
Get loud and lift up spirit. It's time for some defense. What now, fans?
NFL teams making some changes here. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Here's Jaquez. And that one is hammered home.
Strong at the rim. Jaquez Jr. holding nothing back.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Jaquez. A miss that time would have put him up. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Hauser. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Jaquez.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. The Heat making a switch here. And he sinks the second. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Hero with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
The Celtics with the lead. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between the top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Cornette in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said he can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Rozier in for Alec Burks. Is outside. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. They now take the lead. Hero's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat.
Short corner 3 there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Pass to Horford from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Robinson finds Rozier. Back to Robinson. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Celtics.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Porzingis inside, guarded by Robinson. And Adebayo sends it back. And he recovers it. Tatum's shot is off. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Hawkes, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Like everyone watching. with those moves. You have the camera on you.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Tatum, and it's White in for Pritchard. And then for Miami, Butler, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Burks in for Hero. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, White. Horford with the screen on Burks. There's the three. And it's White missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Rozier finds Butler. Sweet move. Butler making it happen inside.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Back to Holiday. Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Holiday with the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat leading by 5. Butler with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Taken away by Holiday. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
3 points.
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
Now, you can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Porzingis. Miami's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Is outside. Here's Burks. And Boston with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's White missing. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Horford with the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Brown. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. There we go. So sorry. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
Sounds like sound advice, especially if they had Shaq on the finishing end. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the month. In the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately, he's been at his very best, which for him is as good as it possibly gets.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
You know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
On the floor for Miami, in the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. The guard set is Rozier and Hero, and it's Butler in at the small forward. Now Hero, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
Holiday's defense is such a pest down there. Got great length, great feet, and that's a nice block.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Number 42, Al Horford.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Celtics trail by 4. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupid stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum, and the shot is good. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, here comes Celtics Entertainment. Let them hear it. Yellow fans on the court is your ice ball. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for the teacher.
How his last 10 games have gone. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Outside Butler. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Let's find out what the news is on Derek White. David, what's the update?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, great, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Brown right side. Horford high post. Tatum against Butler. Clock at 6. For the lead. And again, it's Boston converted.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Outside Rozier. Bounce pass, Butler. Hero from long range. Hero can't get that one to fall.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Porzingis with a screen on Rozier. Tatum wide open, he fires one. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 4-point Celtic lead. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in for Jason Tatum. Robinson's checked in for Miami. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Hero passes to Jovic. Right side Hero to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hero's got 9 points.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. There's the screen. No good from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Holiday. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Holiday up top. He's covered by Hero. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Hero. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They got Jason Tatum. And it's Cornette in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Rozier for 3. Rebound Boston. Here's Davison. Pass to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Pritchard's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. The Heat trail by 3. And here is Rozier. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
Love against Tatum. Over Love. Tatum's shot is off.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Boston shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Now here's Tatum. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Good ball movement here by Miami. Count it. Good.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
And here's Tatum for 3. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Robinson passes to Rozier. Rozier with the screen for Robinson. Back to Rozier. Here's Love. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Nice try. It's all good. Oh, that's nice. Show us the moves.
With some changes, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Love. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Brown. Busted. No good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Puts up a three. Hero, no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Brown. Down low. And Tatum hammers it home.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Hero against Brown. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Hero. Over Brown. And it's Miami with another.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Horford. To the middle. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis making it count. Wants to come through big time and does here.
Brown against Hero. .135 left here in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense from Brown. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
There's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now, Hero. Outside Butler. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Celtics have gone 4-10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Brown outside. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Misses the three. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by one. Rozier finds Hero. The tray. Miami no good on that time either. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Tatum down low. Defended by Butler. Rozier looking around. And time expires. Fantastic defensive play to seal the win. And And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.